Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Montec from Cyndi Knapp. Oh, this is I think this is the most recent release as of the date of this recording from tanglepatterns.com. I was nosing around for what I wanted to share, and that just popped out at me. And I was like, oh, yes, let's do this. All right, I'm going to start with a border. And by the way, if you have not subscribed over at tanglepatterns.com, do that. Linda sends out a tangle just, I think every day. Or maybe not a tangle every day. Tangle most days of the week. And then like a refresher or something on the weekend. Something like that. Really, really nice. And I've decided I want to do, instead of the 4 square that I did in my version of the step out, I'm going to do a 9 square. All right. Okay. So this one, like I said, super neat. And it has a bit of a 3D look, sort of. And at least that was, in my first glance, it did. And it made me think of like Cubine. Yeah. And I think it's neat. All right. And so therefore, I wanted to share it. Okay. So this one starts with C-shaped curve lines, but we're going to alternate them. And there's a couple ways you could do this. One is, pick a column. And then this one, you make it nice and big, that C shape. And yeah, we do on the same side like that. On the next one, we're going to do opposite. And really just that box is a fragment. And you know what? You could turn it, well, let's see. Because we can have it all 4 ways. So that's neat. The next one is going to, we start up here. And then here. Now, one of the things that it was notated to, if you wanted to make it a little easier, is you could, I don't think it would make it easier for me, is you could just do a nice squiggly line. So like this could be a continuous line. If you are, it's like, well, then I'd have to have it line up, and I might as well just do C shapes, because then I know it's gonna line up. All right, and then let me get the graphic one, and we're gonna fill those in. Oh no, wait. Let me go in order of the step outs, as if it doesn't really matter, honestly. So we get that, then down the middle of all of these, we're going to put a line, not go through that section there, in that curve line that we did. Ooh, although I'm just thinking, well, gosh, if you did, like on accident, and there are no accidents, you could have fun filling this in. It would just be a little bit different, obviously, but you could fill things in kind of half and half. All right, so all of the C shapes are getting filled in. Well, actually, if you ended up drawing through it, it's not going to matter, because this part we are filling in solid. So if you did go over, there's no worry. And in fact, because we're filling it in, as I kind of sort of just did on that one, oh, I see some other ones. If you need to reshape them, and as long as it's, you're reshaping where it's bigger than what it was, because you can't go the other way. It doesn't work. Like, this one could be a little bit more like that. It's just nice because it gives an opportunity to make them more uniform if you wish to do that. Or if the pen got a little out of control. You know, because that pen. And it creates a really interesting look. You know, there's the ones in the middle where where you can see the alternating. That just has a really neat look. And you could even, if I can connect it a little bit more. All right. This would, well, you know, before I say that, go take a look at, when you have a moment, at the For More Inspiration link so you can see what Cyndi did with hers. There's, I mean, they're all really, really neat. And you can see the inspiration, which is really cool. She did this on a Zentangle, which is neat. And so that there you could see where if you just did, well, let's see, 2 row. Yeah. If you just did 2, yeah, I'm sorry. Let me do that. That's easier. Then, you know, you could use it as a border. That's where I'm getting at. Heck. Oh, even if you did that, but it is kind of nice to have this part. It looks really, really neat. You know, and I suppose too, I just thicken that one place. But yeah, if you were doing one continuous S shape, you know, on these, you know, big squiggly line, well, I'm thinking, you know, this makes it look more like it's one continuous line. It doesn't matter in the end. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I think it's really cool. Last step, and Cyndi did it in red. I did this section in red, but and I might jot on there that red is for pencil. Oh, you didn't see that. We're alternating. This side, it's the same. This side. All right. And, oh, Tortillion, where did you go? Here we go. We'll use this one. Now, if you want it kind of light, you can just leave it nice, you know, just do a little scribble. And then with the Tortillion, we're just spreading it around. And, you know, kind of filling it in. So if you want it to be a darker gray, put more graphite in. But you can come in afterwards and do it too, which is really nice. But it's just so fun how it smooths out. And this is where I got to thinking, ooh, that, you know, it's kind of Cubine-esque. Because we do kind of similar where we have a, you know, a dark place, light, and then the medium, which is the graphite. And that's it. But like, what did I do here? Oh, it's just the paper. That's why you got to be careful when you, sometimes to wait a little bit. That's all right. If you put a lot of ink down, because especially on these Zentangle tiles where they're a cotton paper or paper made out of cotton, and yeah, and if you're using the Tortillion over it while it's still wet a bit, it'll takes you know, some of the inked paper and just kind of pulls it right off. So anyway, I saw that and I thought, oh, how neat. It's just, you know, sometimes you think there's so many patterns, but yet there are similar ones, but this one is a little bit unique. Oh, you know what? There's one called, no, is it Tribind? It seemed like it was Try something. But they did this with a triangle, and it had it might have been a triangle on both sides or something. I can't remember exactly, but it made it look really 3D, which I like those kind. All right, well, that's it for that one. And again, another nice one if you need to add some contrast, you know, and to fill in a nice section, or like I said, a border, that will work too. Really, really neat. All right, well, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, Would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. In the description section, I mentioned links to the step outs. Below that is my Linktree link. There you will find all of my social media, my website if you want to follow my blog. It'll take you back here to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to think, what else does it take you to? But yeah, it has all of the links that I would ever want to share and more. I want to highlight, though, there are a couple links there to follow me for classes. So if you're interested in such a thing, we would love it if you come and join us. I teach twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays are free. It's called Tangle Time. I'll take a tangle or two and we will play with it and see how much fun we can have. And then on Tuesday, just the third Tuesday, that is another free one. It's called Tough Tangle Tuesday. And, well, depending on when you watch this, time of this, when this is being released, it's going to be later today. So if you want to come, and I haven't decided what we're doing yet, but that's normal. But we usually pick a tangle that is tougher in nature, and it is so much fun. All right. The other classes on Tuesdays are have a fee, or I have the first Tuesday of the month is exclusive for my subscription club members, and we do a fun game, and oh, it's such a good time. Information for the club is in the description. Again, to follow me for classes on the Linktree. And the last thing I want to highlight is our Tangle Addicts community on Facebook. So if you're interested in tangling along with us, it's kind of, doing Tangle Addicts 24/7. Yeah, come and join us there. Click the link, answer the 4 questions, and that is it. All right. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.